Welcome back to the lectures on referees in the World Cup. In this mini lecture, we're going to focus on the FIFA referees that are in Brazil right now. Every World Cup match has 3 teams. 2 teams that are playing against each other, and the referee crew. A referee crew at the World Cup consists of the referee, 2 assistant referees, the 4th official, and the reserve assistant referee. In some other games, for example the one in Europe, you might have seen 2 additional referees called additional assistant referees, or more commonly known as goal line officials. The referee and 2 assistant referees are generally from the same country, or at least from the same continental confederation. For example, the American referee crew that is right now in Brazil has an American assistant referee and a Canadian assistant referee led by an American referee in the middle. The referee crew from England has 3 English referees. The referee crew from Japan has 3 Japanese referees. So, you are not a referee yet, but one day you may want to referee at the World Cup. Then, what do you have to do? It is a long journey. New referees typically begin officiating the youngest matches so that they can learn with low pressure in lower speed games. It is an environment in which the fans are the closest to the field, and parent fan reaction ranges from hostile to quiet. But this environment also permits mentoring experiences and opportunities to be observed. There are national differences in what is called the referee pyramid. In Japan, a referee starts as a grade 4 referee. A grade 4 referee works on city and municipal level matches. After a year or so, the referee has an option to upgrade to grade 3. A grade 3 referee is eligible to officiate in a prefectural or state equivalent games. When prefectural level referee assessor thinks that you are ready to be upgraded, you take fitness, practical, and law tests. Upon successful completion, you become a grade 2 referee who will officiate regional matches. In order to become a grade 1 referee, regional assessors must recommend you to the national federation so that you can go through a year-long upgrade test process. Right now, Japan has about 200 grade 1 referees. And top-level grade 1 officials are also selected as FIFA referees. In the US, the grade system is broken down smaller. Most referees start as a grade 9 official. It is similar to a learner's permit in driving. Once you become grade 8, you are assigned to lower-level youth games. Grade 7 means you can handle youth games in your state. Grade 6 means you can officiate adult matches in your state. Grade 5 signifies you're ready to be considered for your national referee status, which is grade 4. A select few can become grade 3 referees, known as professional referees. From professional referees, the US Soccer Federation picks grade 1 and 2 referees. Grade 1 and 2 are at the same level, but they are just for different positions. For many aspiring referees, getting a FIFA badge is a big achievement. But in reality, getting a FIFA referee status does not mean you will be appointed to high-profile matches. In Europe, for example, there are 4 categories of FIFA referees. Most of the referees you see on the Champions League games and other games belong to the elite group. They are the best of the best in Europe. But all referees must start at the 3rd group and get promoted by performing well on matches. Similarly, just because you are now a FIFA referee does not mean you will be considered for the next World Cup. You have to move up the ladder by being selected for the U17 World Cup, Under 20 World Cup, the Olympic, and so on. After all, there are just so many referees selected for the World Cup. If you are an American referee, you belong to the North, Central American, and Caribbean zone. FIFA states that only 5 referee crews will be selected from the zone. It does not guarantee which countries will send the crews. This means you need to be top 5 in your continental confederation. At the national level and beyond, referees are specialized. At the local level, a referee may work as the referee in the middle or as an assistant referee. But at a higher level, including the World Cup, you are certified as a referee or as the assistant referee. This has been the case for about 20 years by now. In the past, world's top referees gathered at the World Cup. Those referees worked as the referee in the middle in their own country. So when they got together at the World Cup and they were assigned as assistant referees, their performance was not good at all, simply because they're not used to being assistant referees back home. This is why FIFA realized that the referee and the assistant referee need different skills. Referees run more in terms of distance, but assistant referees have more sprints. Decisions made by referees are more subjective than decisions by assistant referees, like offside and ball in and out of play. This is just a small sample of countries from which referees come. You can see that just like teams, referees represent the world. I have heard people say, why don't we just get top level referees, probably mostly referees from Europe, and maybe some from South America, and have them officiate all the games in the World Cup? The whole point of the World Cup is to get the best of the best from each continent. Just like certain teams will come from Africa, Asia, Europe, Oceania, North and South Americas, and so on, referees must represent each continent. Do you think it is difficult to become a World Cup player? It is difficult, but when you look at the statistics, for example in Japan, it is so much harder to become a World Cup referee than to become World Cup soccer player. Just like teams, each nation has multiple referee crews that are evaluated for years and years prior to the World Cup. They attend seminars, they work on tournaments, they participate in training. Based on their performance, nutrition, fitness, physical and mental health, and other factors, the final referee crews are selected for the World Cup. One day you may be selected to officiate in the World Cup, but the selection does not actually guarantee an appointment. At every World Cup, there is a crew or two that never gets a game. In addition, if you are from Brazil, you will not officiate any matches involving not only Brazil, but also any South American countries. For the opening game between Brazil and Croatia this year, Yuichi Nishimura from Japan was selected. He is a great referee who has won the Best Referee Award in Asia and so on. But this matchup between Brazil and Croatia excluded all the European and South American referees. If your spouse is from another country, or if you have lived abroad for a long time, those countries and continents will also be excluded from the list of countries that you can officiate. So there are so many factors that could affect your game appointments.